am Groot. Hello, Moobit here from Moobitmedia with another vlogger cinema type thing, and hopefully this time it will be Guardians of the Galaxy. So those of you who've not watched the previous video, you can click up here because I went to a secret screening the other week, and looking at the time of the film and everything in terms of the run time, convinced myself it was Guardians of the Galaxy, and it turned out to be Planet of the Apes, which, you know, good film as it was. I probably didn't enjoy it as much because I was sulking about not seeing Guardians. So yeah, finally we get to see it now, and for all intents and purposes it's people raving about it who've managed to see it early. Unfortunately I couldn't get to the early screenings for various reasons. So yeah, looking forward to it. Right up my street. I mean, it's Marvel, it's comic booky, it looks over the top, it's set in space, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. See my reaction straight after this once I've seen the thing, obviously. And I'd love to know what you guys think of it as well. Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And let's see what Guardians of the Galaxy's got to offer, shall we? See you in a sec. Hello, so we're back, and that was good. This is gonna be a geek out rambly response rather than a decent review, I warn you, but oh my god, just that's just blown my tiny little geek mind. From the astonishing opening sequence involving Peter Quill, Star-Lord, that has elements of Blade Runner and just decent sci-fi films, bit of Dune in there but less sandy, just the costumes, the effects, everything is just stunning. And it obviously starts out with the age-old epic sort of sci-fi opener, you know, ooh, high stakes, but the way they flip it around in the typical Marvel comedy style, absolutely brilliant. It sets the scene for the film, for the rest of the film, really. Shows the audience exactly what they're letting themselves in for, not just some nerdy Star Trek-y, Star Wars-y type thing. Just It's Star Wars, it's punk Star Wars. I've seen it described as that. I can see exactly where they're coming from, because it just starts out with all those epic sci-fi-ish themes and effects and shots and vistas, and then just twists them around with some 80s pop, you know, and it's, oh. If I was going to go in and see it straight afterwards, it blew my tiny little nerd mind that much, but I've got jobs to do, so I'm going to go back again at the weekend, I think. But my god, what a film. So Peter Quill, Star-Lord, very good character, plays a very different type of character towards all his other films. Very buff in this one, which is kind of disconcerting, but yeah, because he normally plays the fat stoner loser type comedy roles, but I think that helped with his delivery of his comedy roles, in his comedy line, should I say, in this film. He very good timing, and the character's very, very likeable. You know, bit of a dick. He even says he's a bit of a dick in the film, but not a horrible dick. He develops over the course of a film, and very good character journey for him. Then of course we've got Gamora. She again had a very interesting character arc with Karen Gillan of Doctor Who fame, whose accent freaked me out a bit, to be honest. Her kind of fake Mockney Americanized accent didn't work for me. maybe because I guess I'm used to a Scottish accent in Doctor Who, but also she does it in Oculus. But the thing about this, she's in space. Why would she have an Americanized sort of twinge to her accent? Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, but she was a very good character as well, very cool character. She had very good scenes. I'm not going to talk spoilers on this. I will talk spoilers on a live stream at some point. So her and Gamora have a very good relationship in the film. Well, it's a very bad relationship, but it's a very interesting relationship, very good relationship for the audience. Definitely some stakes right there, including their father, which those who know the comics will know who the father is, but he does make an appearance in this, and I can't wait to see more of him in the films, as inevitably probably will do. And I'm putting money right now that he ends up in Avengers 3 as the big bad. I think that's what it's leading up to. It was at the end of Avengers 1. He's in this. I'm sure I'll be mentioned in other films. If he's not the big bad at the end of Avengers 3, then there's something wrong there, I think. And then moving on, we've got Drax as well, who was kind of a cool character as well. Not as memorable as the other characters there, to be honest. The atypical man who's been driven slightly mad by extreme loss and is out for revenge. That's pretty much him. Although he does talk, he is like a talking thesaurus, which is kind of an obvious joke, given that, you know, the big butch wrestler style thing, you know, stereotype, and the flipped on the head, and he's actually, you know, a bit of a genius. Not really a genius, but he talks very literally, which adds for some comedy elements as well. But the stars of the show have to be Rocket Raccoon and Groot. I mean, what creations they are. Very, very realistic, or as realistic as a talking raccoon type character and a sentient tree can be, but just so likeable, so funny, so badass, and especially Groot showing his soft side every now and again. Again, I'll not spoil that, but that was really warmed the cockles of the heart quite a lot. And just from everything, from the ship designs to the CGI was used in a way to just build massive worlds rather than it just be, oh, CGI explosion, yay! You know, it was kind of, I mean, there was that as well, obviously, but there was kind of just the worlds were so believable. The Nova Core and the city where it's based is obviously based off of some kind of futuristic Dubai style city, very beautiful. I think I spotted one of the Millennium Bridge in London there, maybe as a location. I'm not quite sure, but it did very much look like it. Just the use of real world locations mixed in with the CGI and enhanced, you know, buildings grown higher, things like that. Just so much more believable and beautiful than anything in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, for example. Obviously Lucas spent a lot of time and effort creating Coruscant, but it just the planets in this were just so good and so beautiful, and the locations were just so jaw-dropping, even down to a planet that's based inside the decapitated head of an ancient spacefaring alien being, and people now live inside it and mine it. It was just, you'll know when you see it. It is just unbelievable. The ship's fancy designs are unbelievable. In fact, as a marketing exercise, I basically went straight to the local toy shop and went looking for toys based on it. Mainly the Lego ones, and I'm buying the ship, the Guardian's ship. But I would like just the Lego minifigs of the Guardians. Just that'd be amazing, just on my shelf. So I'll be hunting those down. Is it family friendly? Yes and no. It is definitely aimed at the sort of 12-year-old kid upwards, really. There are some quite violent scenes that younger children might find a little bit too scary. I mean, cartoon, comic book violence, it's a comic book movie, but yeah, a lot of younger kids might find that some of the baddies and some of the situations a little bit on the extreme side, I would say. And then we get to the end scene, obviously in the credits, where the first thing that happens before the credits roll is that they inform you, as we already know, that us geeks anyway, that the Guardians will return. And I'm very glad of that too. That will just a new Avengers lineup almost, a spacefaring Avengers. Then you've got your Earth-based ones with Iron Man and Captain America and all the rest of them, or whatever the roster turns out to be after 3 films. I, for one, would be very happy to see more adventures from these guys, and hopefully the original cast stays in it as long as possible, because they were all absolutely fantastic, and just the teams behind the scenes. If they can bring us more beautiful worlds and fleshed out, believable worlds like they have in this one, then we're in for a very big treat indeed. But those are just my thoughts. What are yours? Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy? Have you, those non-comic book geeks, have you even heard of Guardians of the Galaxy? And has that convinced you to go and see it? Let me know in the comments below. And you can follow me on Twitter at Moobit, and let me know on there as well. If you do enjoy these videos, you can find more on my channel between Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And until next time, I'll see you in a couple of days on the next video. Ta-ra!
I like to move it, bit, 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 bit.